We're in meal mode. A dry spell ain't worse than an empty stomach. I want you young brothers to know that. Those who have a lot of years ahead of them than behind them. You know how when you're young, you always got pussy on the brain? I'm letting you know I've been there before. In my youth. But one thing you should always know how to do. You should always learn how to cook. Because when that pussy is gone and those meals are gone, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You young fellas out there, you guys gotta learn how to cook for yourself. This is part of survival. Because every man ain't lucky to have a good woman that knows how to cook. Every man ain't gonna get that. You have to realize that. So it's good to learn how to cook for yourself. Especially like when you're working out, you need that protein and all that. That's part of doing for yourself. Do for thyself. Learn how to cook. Because going to McDonald's or Jack in the Box or Subway or whatever, you can't be doing that shit 7 days a week. Especially when you're out on your own. And if you're responsible and you live on your own, like how I've always done, you have to learn how to cook. Every now and then it's good to get out and splurge, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend. I do it sometimes, but not like how I used to. Trust and believe, I'm well seasoned. I'm a young 41, but I'm well seasoned. I've been there. You might meet a nice female. She may know how to cook somewhat. But you can be a better cook. And every now and then provide meals for you and her. She might like that shit. She might fuck you like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how to cook your ass off. You might have her in the palm of your hands. Like, yeah, she ain't going nowhere. What nigga she gonna run into that know how to cook like me? You know, that's the worst thing. Having a touching stomach. You're like, fuck. That's the worst thing. Being stuck on some good pussy. And also, if she knows how to cook and you lose that, man. Alright, I'm gonna come correct. That shit happened to me before. That shit happened when I was like maybe, let's take it back. 24? Yeah, like when I was around 24. I actually had a sister that knew how to cook. Not sister. I don't have a sister. I got a twin brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, a black woman I fucked around with, you know, she know how to cook. She was a few years older than me, but she know how to throw it down. But me being a young player, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be sneaky and shit. Trying to be slick. Getting caught up with different chicks. You know what I'm saying? I screwed that up. I mean, this sister could throw down. I mean, having full course meals and shit. All prepared. Man. How she would make that meatloaf. Oh man, that shit was the bomb. When you're in situations like that, boy, you better learn how to cook for yourself. Because like I said, a dry spell ain't worse than a empty stomach. You know? When you live on your own, you're responsible and you're paying bills, and you're taking care of business, and you're going to work, putting in hours. And if you ain't getting laid on the regular, and your stomach touching, boy, you're in a world full of trouble. You better learn how to cook. That dry spell shit, you can get over that real quick. Handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or it might just be like a female that you really, really, really ain't that attracted to. I've been in situations like that before. When I was a young man. She may not have the prettiest face, but she got some big old boobs. Cause I'm a breast man, so every female I fool with, I make sure they got the boobies on deck. You know what I'm saying? But if she got a butter face, but she still know how to put it down, and even if she knows how to cook, that's a plus. You can win with those. Like right now, y'all know what I'm doing. I'm doing the usual. On the Foreman grill, I got the damn ground turkey burger patties from Jenny O. And I got the kale and the baby carrots mixed up over here boiling. Then I'm going to start on the brown rice in a minute. But yeah, I wanted to do this video because I'm thinking about my younger family members too as well. like my little cousins and stuff. A lot of them, they have families of their own. You know what I mean? And what I'm trying to tell them is that sometimes when you have them breakups with your lady, when y'all off and on, nigga, you better learn how to cook for yourself. Let me get started on this brown rice. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's you young fellas out there. A dry spell ain't worse than an empty stomach. So learn how to cook.